Hey guys, well, silver has already had a high today of $30.76. It's just off that mark now. There's an article here that came out Friday that talks about how the Comex silver stocks are at a 4-year low, and so that is just showing you the tightening that's in the market. They're talking about the silver futures are in backwardation for the first time since for like 10 years. Since Warren Buffett bought that 130 million ounces. But the demand for silver is coming from all sides. It's coming from the retail investor like you and I who buy the silver coins and stack them. It's coming from the industrial side, which I've talked about before. A lot of the drivers on the industrial side with solar panels, the different alternative energies, the power grid, the ambitious, power grid that the Chinese have their plan laid out for. So all these things are coming together, and it's causing the tightest physical market in years. And not only that, the mining companies themselves are actually borrowing borrowing silver for their hedge programs because they're not producing enough of the high-grade silver fast enough for the demand that's out there. And I'll read a quote from the vice president of, let me grab the company here. Heraeus Precious Metals Management. He said the problem is that there is great industrial demand for a specific grade of silver, and there is not enough coming fresh from the mines. And he went on to say the stocks are being pulled for all the high grade and better materials, and that essentially put a squeeze on the physical market. So basically what's going on, I take that to mean that the industrial side, they want the pure high grade silver. They're not interested in the silver or lower grade alloys of silver that may be out there. They want the high-grade pure stuff, and that's causing a squeeze. And these mining companies cannot produce it fast enough for the demand. So, in spite of the iShares Silver Trust, the outflows of silver from that I talked about in my last video, like I said, once the paper traders figured out that it's the physical investment demand, us physical guys, that are keeping the price of silver where it's at, all the money that left out of that ETF is going to go right back into it because they're not going to want to miss the boat. And so when this kind of information gets spread around here, like this article here, that's just going to cause the price of silver to go up because they have to raise the price in order to get the people like you and I to let go of some of our silver and cash in our profits. So they have to raise the price to bring more silver to market, basically, is the idea there. But the demand is coming from coin investors, and let's see, there's a number here from the U.S. Mint. This page would load here. So the sales of 1 ounce American Silver Eagle coins from the U.S. Mint surged to a record nearly 6.5 million, and that's the highest since the coin's introduction in 1986. So there is a gigantic physical demand. There's a hunger for silver right now. And the mines can't keep up, and everybody wants it, and nobody has it. So the price can go nowhere but up from here. The uncertainty in the world with Egypt, with Jordan, with the new reform party starting in Saudi Arabia, I mean, things can really get shaken up. And I'll put a link to, there's another link to an article where King World interviews James Turk. And I'm not going to read any of the comments, but he's real excited about this whole everything coming together. So, I would say if James Turk is pretty excited about it, there's a good reason for you and I to be excited about it as well. So that's my opinion, and if you got a different one than me, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.